Welcome back to Shadow of the Erdtree, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and in the last episode we left off here in front of the Rauh Ruins. I believe this is called the Templetown Ruins. Yeah, we were able to get a good look at it from the cliffside up over here. We were standing up here and we're able to look over and kind of identify what's waiting for us, and we cleared this whole gorge through here, starting off in this spot where the grace is. So right now what's on the agenda for this episode is we're going to actually go into the Templetown Ruins, and I also want to kind of go through this shady looking gorge through here because I guess it's going to take us towards all of this nonsense that awaits. So I had an opportunity to put up some more soundproofing, so the dreadful echo from last episode should be either gone or lessened, I would hope. So I think what we'll do is we'll run straight in. I'm curious to see if there's going to be a grace up here. I think we're due for one. These guys with the sack on their back, they like to throw stuff. We're not a fan of that. It's rude. Throwing stuff is only okay when I do it. They just don't seem to understand that. No matter how many hours I sink into this game, no matter how many... Hey, there's a grace, what do you know? But no matter how many enemies I beat, they just don't seem to get it. It's only cool when I throw shit, not them. So let's go do that, shall we? Because we are running low on blue juice, and I think I'm good on red, but I use a lot of focus, man. I use a lot of focus on this build. She's faith-based. A woman of Jesus, as it were. Oh man, look at all of that. So, I am curious to toy around with this. The heal from afar. I want to see what it'll do. You know what I mean? Do you feel me? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I want to see if it works on revenants or skeletons or something. I want to use that ability, but we just haven't had an excuse to do it yet. So, let's look at the map. Looks like it's going to kind of dead end. Looks like if we follow this clip around, is that a scarab? I hear a jingling, a very faint jangling. You hear that? It's like this sort of intermittent ching. It didn't sound like a scarab, it sounded different. I wonder, where is this going to take us? You. Okay, these guys are going to summon... Shut up. Oh man, this dog is beefy. Yep, these guys are going to summon, Rancors, is what those are called. Okay, must switch to the Beast Claw. It's better. It's got bleed. Where are you, dog? Come here. Oh, why did it... The dog was in front of me. The dog was the threat in front of me. The dog is what has aggro on me. Why did it lock onto that weirdo sitting on the ground next to me? God, that was dumb. Stop moving. I command you. Come here. Okay, listen. What? How did I miss? Oh, you wanted a piece? Alright. I think I understand the problem. I know what just happened with that skirmish. I'm gonna let you live. Because you left me alone. Just kidding. We've been saying it since the beginning. I don't like leaving people alive. I just don't. Okay, yes. So this, on the map, this big blue spot is this gorge, this giant fall of death. I wonder if we can actually go down there or not. It'll be interesting to see. And then there's nothing up here. The only thing that was waiting up here for us was a glovewort, it seems. So that means we're going to head into the Rauh Ruins now. As soon as I finish scaling the cliff. I know. Say what you mean and mean what you say. I can hear you guys yelling at me now. I know. I get distracted so easily. Here we go. This is what I wanted. So this is what we were looking at from the cliffside, is we were able to see that there was another shrine over here that's going to help us level up our spirit summon. Bam. Ew, dragonflies. Gross. Yeah, get out of here. Are there any more? I could have swore there was a second guy. Guess not. And then we will finish scaling the cliff here. Is there a way down? Don't you tell me there's a way down. We might have an excursion on our hands. No, that is definitely death. And not the destined kind. Like, just fall damage, death. Scratch your balls off, man. So, hi there. Is that for me? The IKEA special? The designer pot? So, what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to eyeball how we're going to do this. There's got to be a way in there, right? Unless I have to go from the front, which wouldn't surprise me. They probably want you to traverse this in a specific way that makes you deal with the mobs in a manner that the game wants you to, because I've been noticing a lot of that in this DLC. That's been one of the most prominent things that I've been seeing about Shadow of the Erdtree so far, is that the developers are really pulling out all the stops, man. Like, they're really trying as hard as they can to prevent you from playing smart and controlling the skirmishes. Like, they're trying to do everything they can in their power to make you get got by these mobs head on. They're trying, I mean, just super hard to get the player character to activate all the traps, run into all the bullshit, and for the most part, it's working. Because some of these mobs have been difficult. I've run into some serious traps that even a Souls veteran wouldn't see coming. But at the end of the day, we're seasoned. It's just not going to happen if it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? But a nasty trap here and there is totally welcome, because on the flip side of things, we don't want an easy DLC, right? Why the hell would we want that? That's it, come here. Yeah. Once I got these claws on, it's over, man. I'm gonna get you. And then we know our horned friend is up there guarding what I presume to be a room with a chest in it. Oh, shouldn't have charged that. I should have just went, but it's fine. I did want to come back for this, though. Probably a stone? Oh, some kind of stone. Not the kind I expected. I thought it was just going to be a smithing stone of some sort. A piss tier one seems to be the reoccurring theme in this DLC. Yep, here we go. Sneaky, sneaky. Or as we keep saying, sneaky does it. So we have Puppy here. What we're going to do is not lock on to the wrong person. We're going to lock on to the puppy. Oh, come on. Don't make me use the Rancor shot, you damn dog. And then we've seen that guard countering dogs is simply always the best way to deal with them, so we're going to do that. Well, we only needed one guard counter because it hits twice. That's funny. Alright, we got a purple item up here. We have more pot throwers. What was that? I heard that. Somebody's already throwing something. Oh, it's a duck. It's a puppy. Oh, whoa! Come here. Quit running away from me, you damn dog. Alright. I didn't even see him. He was just waiting around the corner right there. That was dirty. Yes, I see you. No. Mine's better. And I have a lot of them. So let's do this. Now we'll get these guys. I think there's more than one over there. Yes, I see 2 health bars. There we go. Get over here. Don't walk at me like you're in an edit, man. Oh, look. Would you look at that? The sun came out. Alright, so switch into the shield for this part because, I mean, it's not like I've never played these games. I'm sensing more dogs. I'm thinking that there's going to be more dogs that are hidden in really nasty spots through here, so it is giving me the option to summon my Spirit Ash, and I'm not going to do that because I just don't need it. There we go. I'm surprised that reached him. The hitboxes are quite inconsistent with claws. I've been noticing that. They probably are due for a patch, but who knows? A patch could make it even worse, so I should watch what I say. So, alright, we're going to go over here first, because obviously, like, the obvious path is to go up, right? That's the obvious direction, but we don't want to do that. We're going to go... Yeah, see, there would have been no way to get... Ooh, I missed that. Here, let's read it, and then we'll go back in. I'll be damned if there isn't a way past the wall. I feel you, dude, because I ran around this whole bitch trying to find a way to get in. That's kind of funny. Like, as soon as I make the comment, like, there's got to be some way in here, I must have missed it. And then sure as shit, the developers leave a message because they probably want to know, they probably want players to know that they're empathizing with their struggle to find a way to get in here. So... It doesn't look like there's anything left on the floor level except for this. Don't mind me, dude. I'm just going to take that. How about over here? Nothing. Okay. Up we go. And we can stay on torrent for this, which is nice. It's not kicking us off, so... Hi there. It's a shiny pot. Something tells me... I know I'm getting close to Horn Guy, so... And then there's that big dungeon back there that we pointed out from the cliff in the last episode. Cool. Hey, man. Is there somebody behind you? I anticipated it. Okay, he had a silver horn tender, and then the Rauh Base, which is another consumable, or it's a combinable, I would think, a craftable item that we picked up in the last episode. So now we're going to get up here. Maybe I'm not as close. Okay, I'm not as close as I thought. So this is like, I'm kind of hyper-focused on the big guy here, like the horned fellow, the horned warrior up here, if I can get him in my reticle. Goodness. So that guy, I'm worried about him. They can hit you from across the map. It's really bogus. Like, I found out the hard way in our first Legacy dungeon, the Bellrat Settlement, I think is what it was called. These guys can just snipe you with horns. Like, there doesn't seem to be a limit to the range of their ability, so it would do us no favors to aggro him from here, to try to poison him or anything like that. He'll be able to hit us with that ability all the way from over there, which I think is a bit goofy, but it's not my game. What do I know? But we are going to run up here. We're going to use this vantage point to scope out our surroundings. So we have glowing eyes down here. That guy is going to give us some extra runes. Not that we care. I don't see anything else nasty waiting for us. My eyes don't peep any more dogs. That's kind of what I'm worried about. I'm worried about dogs, to be honest. So what about in there? Do I have to use torrent to get in here? Yeah, looks like it. Ow. These guys hit hard, man. Like, I mean, okay, not that that did a bunch of damage to me. We got another Scattertree fragment. That's good. Not that that did a bunch of damage to me, necessarily, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like these guys are nothing, but they hit kind of hard. They hit everybody as hard as, like, your typical soldier enemy for the different levels. Even one-handing these claws, we don't even have to power stance them. Even one-handing these claws, they are just putting in work. They are the beans. Love it. I complain about how hard they hit, but it's like, have you seen how hard I hit? Goodness, have you seen our damage lately? I want to make sure that I don't miss anything, because this really seems like the kind of Legacy dungeon where they would go out of their way to try to hide stuff from you. Anybody who's been watching me for long enough must know that I'm generally on a conquest to get everything. Even if I don't need it. I want it. Oh, God, here he comes. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to be smart and gonna prepare ourselves for this gentleman, because he's not gonna go down easy. This is gonna be a toughie. I can already feel it. So what I would like to do is I would like to hit him with the Stone of Gurog. We're going to see about breaking his poise after I give him one of these. Oh, wait, that's right. You can't. I forgot. That could have been super bad. All right. So let's see if we can break this guy's poise with Stone of Gurog. You can't. Okay. That was 4 of them, I think. 4 of them. And it didn't work. I mean, what is it going to take? What is it going to take? There's got to be a way. Wait, don't sneak. What are you doing? There's got to be a way to stagger these guys. They can't just have infinite poise. Like, that's not cool. Yes, fall. Not that way. Alright, fine. So, let's do this. Let's see if we can, like, passively hurt him. Okay. Woo! We are kind of passively hurting him. Goodness. This guy will break your guard like nothing. How about with shield barricade? But he won't bounce either. Okay, so I'm noticing a bit of a pattern where some of his attacks will kind of go over you. Bro, even with shield barricade, there's no getting through this guy. Okay, gotta roll a bit late for that. Alright. So instead of toying around with that guy, probably could have killed him way faster if I would have just attacked him, but kind of wanted to see if there's any kind of... I was really looking for a weakness. Like, that's kind of what the whole point of that was, just sitting there and blocking his attacks and tanking him for an extended period of time, was I was really looking to see if I could discover anything in his attack pattern that would lead to some kind of advantage, and they are rock solid. I really could not pick up on anything. I couldn't detect a single thing in his whole entire attack pattern that would lead anyone to believe that he would die easily. Like, I feel like those guys, after that interaction, after that little bit of experimentation, it has occurred to me that those guys are what they are. They're just a straight up pain in the ass. They're incredibly hard to kill. Mimic. Two-handed sword talisman. Let's see what that does. Okay, enhances attacks with two-handed weapons. Does that include claws? The Horned Warriors were fitting figureheads for the military might of the tower they kept watch over. Their deft attacks slashing through any all foes. Alright. Alright, back to the grace we are, and what the hell are those? Hold on, we need to investigate. What are these? Are these a different kind of Miranda powder? Can't lock onto them. Oh my... Red Kindred of Rot? Don't tell me these are the... I mean, there's lesser Kindred of Rot. Don't tell me these are the greater Kindred of Rot. This just sounds horrific. Okay, let's, buff up. Let's see how they respond to fire, because we know that the lesser Kindred of Rot are super duper weak to fire. I really would like to get them to line up. There we go. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. So now that there's just one, they're going to be significantly less dangerous. Let's see what they do. Okay, so they do that still. Well, it seems they're the exact same. There was no kind of chip damage happening through the shield, like no scarlet rot buildup or anything when they were hitting me, so... What are these? They're like giant blood flowers. Am I in danger? Where are we headed? Sneaky little item right here. More of those mushrooms. What's that? Oh, it's a grave bird. Okay. Hey, a spirit spring. Before we take that, let's get rid of the grave bird. Let's do this, actually, because these are those who live in death. Let's see about this heal from afar. Let's see if it does anything. No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. This'll do something. This'll do a lot of something. It'll be great. Yeah? Doesn't matter if you heard me, pal. A little bit of Giant's Flame for you. Yep, bam. It spits us right back out into the field. And that was the Spirit Spring that we unlocked that took us up to the boss with the red bear claws. Alright, let's go take this other Spirit Spring. Now that we've made that connection, we have... Because this is exactly where I wanted to go. Like, that's kind of why I'm making a big deal out of this and why it's convenient that we have made this distinct connection. Shut up, Pumbaa. Between the areas, because this is where I was going to go next. Like, after we covered the Rauh Ruins, the town portion, the part with the horned warrior fellow, the next part I wanted to cover was that side path. Beast Horn. Smithing Stone 7s. Seems like a more appropriate tier. We're getting there. Alright, and then there's nowhere else up here that we can go. Man, that guy was tough. Look at him just standing there. Menacingly! So let's jump back down. And it appears the next direction that we need to go is these fellows over here. We have more of these Kindred of Rot that we need to handle. These guys seem to have, like, supersonic hearing. It doesn't matter if they're dead. Alright. Yes. What? How the... It just broke my lock-on. Stop that. See, shit only gets messy when unexplainable things happen. Like, I really don't even understand what just happened there. Like, that only reason I got hit, the only reason that got messy at all was because of the fucking lock-on. Like, why? I don't understand why lock-on broke. That has not happened with that enemy yet. So, I'm not taking any responsibility in that one. That just seemed needlessly shitty. Just because I don't like you, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Without expending FP. It's just one? Okay, I can't toggle my lock-on. Doesn't matter what we pull him with. We just need to pull him. Come over here. Dumbass. What else we got over here? Is there another one? Nope. Okay. Nice. Gravebird's black quill armor. So what's the difference? Like, we already picked up Gravebird armor one time, and none of I can't lock onto these guys. None of these guys are real? Okay. Shoot. Okay. It looks like just an altered version. Bro, that's cool. You look like Eileen from Bloodborne. I dig it. It enhances jump attacks. Okay. Man, are you kidding me? They finally gave us another piece of armor that enhances jump attacks, and they make it feathery and weird like the other piece. You guys know the one I'm talking about. Let's cast Golden Vow because it'll up our damage. And then we can use that extra damage to pull these guys apart with the Rancor shot. So y'all are not going to dodge the Rancor shot. It's a nice thing about it. Cool. And now you. Damn it. There we go. And then the rest of these guys, we're going to deal with them real smart. There we go. Alright, and then y'all are going to come over here now, right? Get kicked. You might be fast, but you're not as fast as Kung Fu, my friend. No, think I haven't dealt with your kind before? I sure have. Oh god. Yes, disorient them. Oh my god, that did a lot of damage. Alright, new plan. Even though they can totally go around corners. I understand. Damn it. Get rid of this guy since he's on his own. Oh god. Oh god, come on. Come on! Oh god. Alright. What's that? Oh. I really don't like these velociraptor attacks that they're doing. Come here. Where are you going? Come here. No. No. Wow. Okay. That was super messy. So, the Kung Fu, as good as it is not a great option for those guys. That went really poorly. Alright. And it was mostly because of the reach. Like, it wasn't necessarily because the damage wasn't there. It wasn't the wrong damage type or anything. They seem to be very weak to fire, which is good. That is a horned warrior. Ew. It's not that they were... Is this one of the ones I already killed? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's any more, like, non-hostile versions of those guys floating around. I think up here is... These are the ones that I sniped from afar. Eee! You're not going to survive this. You jerk. Alright, why is it giving me those? Are we going to deal with Scarlet Rot soon? I mean, judging by the aesthetic around here and the color of things, it wouldn't shock me. But I'm going to go back and hit this cave first. I think I saw a cave at least. Yep. It's either that or just a pass-through. Come on, get up here. What do we got up here? Nothing. Okay. Just want to make sure. Ooh, it's a shiny dude. Come here. What are you going to drop? Ooh, a fire sprite stone. And then the Antiquity Scholars Cookbook. So let's check out both of those, shall we? Oh, hold on. I need to toggle the thing. Like, there's a setting. Mark new items. Here we go. On. So, I mean, these aren't new. I've already got those. Okay, whatever. It's fine. None of these are new. Okay, Fire Sprite Stone. Uses FP to release a fire sprite that bounces along the ground. Okay, so it's like a flaming skipping stone. That's kind of cool. And let's look at the cookbook that we got as well. Here we go. Antiquity Scholars Cookbook. We can make the Fire Sprite Stone. Okay. A record of crafting techniques left by the Hornsent academics who study the ancient ruins of Rauh. Okay, so this is a cookbook that's specific to this area lore-wise. That's cool. We're going to need to find a way to deal with Horned Dude here. And when I say deal with him, I mean find a way to kill him without letting him kill us, which is a challenge, because we've already covered this in today's episode. These dudes are just straight up hard. I wonder if the Buddhist palm would work against him. Thank you, a grace. Now we can be reckless, and we don't have to worry about rushing through all the other enemies. Don't mind me. If you hear me with the sniffles, it's just a little bit stuffy around here. The weather has changed lately, so... I have allergies that really dislike it when the weather fluctuates, so. I really just want to see what the Buddha's palm does to this guy, because it sends enemies flying, right? And I'm kind of curious. I want to see what it'll do to this guy. Nothing seems to make these guys stagger. I mean, I guarantee this is not going to send him flying, but I just want to see if it'll stagger him, at least. No, no, it won't. Nothing does. There we go. The power of nature is on my side. The tree came in clutch. So let's look up the other side of this ravine. Let's see if there's anything up on these rocks. More kindred of rot. I hear a shiny. Yep, there's a beetle right there. Cool. So let's get rid of this guy. Bye. Yeah. Wait, scarlet rot. No. Think you're gonna get away from me? And then we got poison flower blooms twice. So let's see what's gonna be down through this way. We're gonna follow the ravine. Okay, I remember we went up there and there was nothing from what I could see. What's gonna be in this body of water? What's that? More tombstones. The glowing tombstones, I will admit, make it a little bit irritating. Oh god, that's a rune bear. They make it a little bit irritating to... What the fuck is that? To see items, but it's fine. It's not really a complaint. These are... God, these look like something out of the mist. I don't like it. And... burn. Okay, that was painfully easy. These guys are definitely weak to fire. Ugh. Alright, what is that? More scorpions. So there's normal scorpions, and then there's flying scorpions. Wonderful. Reminds me of that stupid meme I saw one time. That was like a guy finds a genie, and the genie comes out of the lamp, and he says, I am a genie. You have summoned me, and I will grant you 3 wishes. But there are 3 rules, and before the genie can even say the rules, the guy who summoned him just immediately cuts him off and says, I wish spiders could fly. And the genie stops for a second, and suddenly he says, there are 4 rules. I want to see what the Buddha's palm does. I'm curious. Yep. Absolutely destroys them. Had a feeling. Yeah, these guys are easy. I'll turn this on just to create a little bit more visibility. I think they nerfed the lantern in the DLC. There's quite a few of them. I can see 3. I think. We know it works against them, right? Like, obviously, if it really comes down to it and we have to fight the rune bears, we can always use... This is like a very autumn-colored red area, but we can just use sleep, because we know that sleep is king against the rune bears. So, I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, I would run away too, man. Smart pig. Pigs are actually incredibly smart. They're smarter than dogs. Smarter than cats. What is this pile? What is this? This doesn't look like rock. Ooh, tier 8 cookbook. The Great Potentate, no less. What do we got? Here it is. The hefty oh my god, we can make the giant shit pot. We can make the Taco Bell pot. Oh boy. Let's throw some White Castle at somebody. What's that? Is that going to lead to a cave? My jellies are itching. Yep, there's a statue right there. So, what are these? The other kind of militia? Ugh. Alright, I should not play locked off with this weapon. There we go. There's that double kick I wanted. Alright. Where's the third one? Yeah, get out of here. Oh shit, there's another one. I didn't know there was a 4th one. Alright. Are there any more? They're kind of hard to see. Lock-on doesn't lie, though. Yep, I see you. And then there's another one. You can see his weapon kind of poking out from the top of the tombstone. We're going to sneak up on him. Goodness, these last 2 episodes have been very sloppy. It's kind of embarrassing. Are there any more? These guys have the Rauh hats from Dark Souls 3. Ooh. Damn, son. Alright. I really would like to get that hood. I feel like it would look good on my character. Yeah? When y'all are by yourself, you're nothing. It's when there's 3 or 4 of them running at you, swinging those damn scythes. That's when stuff gets kind of hairy. And I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say that there's nothing over there. So, I ain't worried about it. Into the catacomb we go. Let's see what we got. The Scorpion River Catacombs. Fitting name. We did just traverse through an entire river of scorpions. Okay, nothing beneath the elevator. Cool. What does this guy have to say? I walked right past him. Stop. Avert your gaze from me. I beg. Look away. Arg. So I think we're going to call it a day. We are going to end the episode here, down in the Scorpion River Catacombs. I think this is probably going to be a pretty challenging mini-dungeon, and I'm looking forward to what the game has in store for us. So we'll save that for next time, but I think we did okay in this episode. We covered a good bit of all of this stuff, and we found ourselves a secret catacomb that's way off in the corner. We explored all of this, all the Redwood area, and we went all the way through here. So I think we're covering a lot of ground in this portion of the map. We'll probably be done with all of this by the next episode or so, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the challenges that are waiting for us in this outstanding DLC. So, thank you guys so much for continuing to join me on Shadow of the Erdtree. I've been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.